Hi, I'm Chris Kepler, and welcome to Does This Happen to You? We have a special story for Mother's Day this week from Linda Kowalczyk, also known as L.K. Smith. And here is, on behalf of motherless non-mothers on Mother's Day. Don't wish me Happy Mother's Day just because I'm old and fat. My mom has been gone now for 20 years. No, I didn't accidentally lose her at the mall. She died after a stroke following sepsis that began in her gallbladder. I know exactly where she is currently located, 6 feet under at a cemetery in mid-Michigan. Nice accommodations, but the ambience is lacking. I was her youngest child of 4 girls. An accidental straggler who surprised her at age 43 after her doctor told my parents they could go at it like rabbits because she was too old to get pregnant. Now that's some stellar advice. Not. At age 56, I haven't birthed any children, and I seriously doubt I will, especially since I am old, dried up, barren, and I have zero interest in being a mom. If I get the sudden desire to have a kid, I have more than 20 nieces and nephews, great-nieces and great-nephews, great-great-nieces and great-great-nephews I can borrow to get the maternal urge out of my system. 2 of my nephews are older than me, so I will be sure not to choose either of them because they are likely in diapers again at their age, and I'm not into that. Just saying. The best age to borrow a kid is around 3 or 4. Take them to Build-A-Bear for the day, tire them out, and sit them in front of the TV to watch The Wiggles with a plate of McNuggets and a juice box. Watch them fall asleep on the couch and pretend they don't exist, until they wake up and projectile puke all over your living room and start screaming for their mother. Fasten the 37 straps on the kid's car safety seat and give them a pail to throw up in while you race through traffic. As soon as the rightful owner gets the kid out of the car, speed away while hurling the $100 Build-A-Bear out of the window. And don't make the mistake of thinking you can handle a kid on your own again. Ever. I never had a desire to have kids. Even as a little girl, I hated getting a baby doll for Christmas. Baby dolls were boring, and they had a drainage hole in their crotch, so when you fed them water from their baby bottle, the plastic infant drained all over, getting me and her little dress all wet. What fun was that? It wasn't fun, it was bullshit. When I gave her blonde hair a haircut, it never grew back. She didn't swallow her food. Her arms and legs didn't bend. I had a bald, drooling, rigid, useless piece of molded peach color vinyl to stare at. It was useless. What a shitty gift. But I was supposed to hug it, squeeze it, and rock it in a chair while I held it close to my bosom, just like a real baby. I was supposed to love it. It was my baby. Fuck that. What's in it for me? That bitch ended up headfirst in the corner, upside down, with her gown up over her head. I had more important things to do, like playing jacks and painting by numbers. Each May, the 2nd Sunday of the month, is Mother's Day. This is a special day when women who have children get much-deserved acknowledgement for having the shittiest and most thankless and underappreciated job in the world. I salute them. As someone who isn't a mother and no longer has a mother, Mother's Day is just another day for me. And unfortunately, it is a day of the year that has become a royal pain in the ass for me. I can't leave the house on Mother's Day, because if I do, I am bombarded with Happy Mother's Day wishes no matter where I go. Grocery store, Starbucks, car wash, oil change. It is nonstop. Happy Mother's Day. Drugstore to get yeast infection cream. Happy Mother's Day. Pointing out to the manager at McDonald's that there's a hair in my frappe. Happy Mother's Day. Home Depot to buy a plunger and a ball cock. Happy Mother's Day. No, fuck you, I say. How do you like them apples? The annual assumption that just because I am female, therefore, I am a mother is bullshit. I am not a mother. Yes, based on my haggard appearance, the bags under my eye, and my rolls of saggy fat and flab, I may look like the typical stereotype of a woman who has pushed out a whole slew of kids. But I assure you, I am not. Maybe I don't feel like putting on makeup and dressing up today. I may be busy and have a lot to do, but I don't have much time to do it, so dressing to impress is at the bottom of my list. It's the assumption that, based on my appearance, I am a mother and that it's appropriate to wish me a happy Mother's Day. Does Taylor Swift get wished a happy Mother's Day? I don't think so. For some of us, your cheery little wish of a happy Mother's Day is a pick at a scab on our heart that is trying to heal, especially for those women who so desperately would love nothing more than to be a mom but haven't had their dream fulfilled yet. As for me, I don't need to be reminded that my mom is still dead. I don't need to be reminded that I'm not even a cat mom anymore because all 6 of my fur babies are gone. Euthanizing 6 cats in 5 years is a real bitch. I don't wish that on anyone. And I don't need to be reminded by strangers that I look like I birthed a bunch of babies just because I eat a steady diet of chocolate and anything that fits in a microwave. I'm aware of my dietary inadequacies. So this Mother's Day, dial back your carpet bombing campaign and don't grace every walking vagina you see with a cheery Happy Mother's Day. Save your Mother's Day wishes for those you know are mothers, like the chick who pulls up in a minivan at Chuck E. Cheese with 6 kids hanging out of the windows. One of those little beasts is likely hers. Maybe. Thanks so much for listening to our micro audio book. I love bringing these wonderful stories from these fantastic writers to you weekly. So please share them and let your friends know about these great stories.